What up, Savage Gamer? What up, Jonathan? What's up, Liam? I was like, what are all these notifications? Okay. What up, Hadsock? Alright, y'all. Do you guys want to jump straight into Fridays, or do you guys want to play a game? Hey, Swiftblitz. I wonder if I can do a poll here on YouTube. Yeah, I can. Hey, Vinjuge. Game or Fridays? Hey, David. Game Fridays. I'm going to do a poll over there on Twitch, too, because I see you guys over there now. Game or Fridays? Game Fridays. Hey, Zachary. A lot of people wanting Fridays. I don't even know what game we would play, to be honest. I was supposed to make a... Oh, 60% of game? Okay. All right. Oh, a lot of people want game. Okay. Hey, NSM. I just did it on Twitch, Vijij. Ooh. All right. Now it's a 50-50 on YouTube, but it's a 100% for Fridays on Twitch. Hey, Rocky Rocks. Hey, Kogias. Oh, I missed you. Hey, Kalia, I missed you as well. Hey, Two-Headed Duck. Wow, I must have missed all of those. Oh, my God. So we're currently 50-50 on YouTube, but like I said, Twitch is currently tipping the scales. We've got 200%. Hey, Ryan. I've just been exhausted today. I don't know why. I have been... I couldn't go to sleep this morning until like 9 a.m. I couldn't go to sleep. And then I woke up at like... I woke up at like 2, and then I woke up again at like 4. I don't know. It's just been a very strange day. Okay, I think Fridays is winning this poll. I do. Yeah, Fridays has won. Which Fridays video did you like better, the Class of 2000 premiere or the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Oh, the Class of 2000 premiere, easily. That might be one of the best episodes of Fridays, honestly. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Dun, dun, dun. I need to fix my headphones real quick. Sometimes when I plug in my headphones, audio will only come in through the right, but so I have to play with the connector a little bit. Hey, Advanced Pal. Oh, by the way, I lost another Twitter account, so I had to use a new account, so I thought I should... Oh, yeah, for sure. What's your Twitter account? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Advanced Pal. What's going on? It's Friday night on a Sunday. Why could I not sleep? I don't know. Sometimes I just will, like, lie in bed forever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's some days my head will hit the pillow and I'm out. And then there's some other days my head will hit the pillow and I'm sitting there for like 9 hours. You know, it's very strange. I wish I could fix it. You know, there's so many sleep aids, but there's no, like, sleep pill. You know, like, go to sleep. All right,
and not to mention, our very special guest, Nick Cannon, is in the house!
Well, so then tonight we're gonna do what, kids?
Okay, yes, I do see your account.
All right, then, let's get to tonight's Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends!
Here, I'll give you a follow back, Nick.
For Imaginary Friends, right after this, right here on Fridays.
Have I checked your new video? I have not. Feel free to send it in here, David. I'll take a look at it at least. Hey, 47 cartoon guy. What's up? What up, what up? How are you, man? Yeah, it has been a minute. Great to see you. Hey, SpongeBob Minions. Feel really tired today. Spring cleaning is a pain in the ass. Oh, for sure. Yeah, dude. Spring cleaning can be fun, but it's also very exhausting.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. You sure know how to say so much with so little words.
Oh, that's why I'm Tara and you're Long.
You still have an old YouTube stream link from Friday showing the Karate Kid 2? Yeah, I made a mistake on Friday. I meant to only stream on Twitch, but I ended up doing a multi-stream, and so I had to delete the stream. Or stop streaming and then reopen it.
That was tonight's Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
And next is what?
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
And then after that?
It's that new Camp
Why are they
Lazlo that I promised.
swaying from side to
I
side?
didn't say that.
Love Camp Lazlo.
Yeah, you love it, Tommy.
Yes, I want to eat it.
He wants to eat Camp Lazlo? You heard that first, Advanced Health. Yeah, I think I saw it, Ryan. What's up, JJ? Starting off with Fridays, yeah. Hey, Santana. Fridays is classic. You can't beat it.
What is it?
Are you kidding me? Didn't you just see that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Nick
that
Cannon.
was pretty funny. Hey,
Why does that sound familiar?
You know what else is funny?
Oh no, I was thinking
The
of Nick
Grim
Offerman.
Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yes, it is very funny. We should watch it.
Oh yeah, this guy does look familiar.
We'll be right back to more of tonight's episode of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, right here on Fridays.
You guys notice they don't have the
Now let's get back
interquels
to
anymore?
tonight's Billy and Mandy. Oh, and Grim, don't forget about him.
Okay, so he's a producer. He
Fridays is
Teen
proud
Nick
to
Top
present our
10.
special guest.
Mr. Nick Cannon!
All right, so he's done a lot of work with Nickelodeon. Football U. He was the executive producer in Incredible Crew. So this guy's a big producer. This is the Nick Cannon episode. What up, Rick? Yeah, Tara's super talented. Did you see a video she uploaded recently? There was some guy, I guess, was wanting her to do an autograph on his wrist, and after she did the autograph, he said he was going to go to a tattoo parlor and get her autograph tattooed. I was like, whoa, that's cool, because he had like a whole Bulbasaur, like his whole arm was decked out in Bulbasaur from all that. Gotcha.
I'm just trying to get through in the victories.
This is so funny to listen to, considering they removed all the music.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, I want to bring my man to the night. I got to the Navy Capital. Young Izzy, the new Cracker Rap. Down, ain't got a head brothers put them high. Only in the sky, only over.
Oh, let me just take a look at this real quick. What is this? Oh, continuity. Okay. Oh, it's fan made. Okay. Hey, Spike. It's so funny without the music. It's hilarious without the music.
That was tonight's Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
If I saw a kangaroo in my house, I'd probably be terrified,
Tomorrow
dude.
night,
Kangaroos are fast, and they are very strong. You ever been kicked by a kangaroo? I haven't either, but I bet you that shit hurts. And they're fast.
The brand new Camp Lazlo's next. I'm
If
gonna
it's a
watch
baby
it. She's gonna
kangaroo,
sit in the corner.
I feel like even then. Koala's a koala. It's whatever.
Brand new episode of Camp Lazlo.
We'll be right back with a brand new episode of Camp Lazlo, right here on Fridays.
Pingu, Newt Newt. Hey, Pingu. Dude, it's hysterical without the audio. Or a baby wallaby. What's a wallaby again? I know that that's what number 4's name is. What a baby! Oh. Wallaby. Oh, I see. Look at how big those feet are, man. Those feet are huge.
We have to go to a break now or what? What are we doing?
Are we? Is that what we're doing? No, it is. It's not.
I think he's saying yes. Huh? Yeah? Okay,
I
then.
did,
We'll be
JJ.
right back with
I'm
more Camp
stoked.
Lazlo after this.
I hope they live stream it. If they do, we'll be able to live stream it.
That was tonight's brand new Camp Lazlo. Lazlo.
Oh, and next week there's another all-new Camp Lazlo at 8 and 10:30. So you don't want to miss that, do you?
No, oh, yeah, don't forget about the brand new My Gym Partner is a Monkey.
Oh,
about-
yeah.
It's about half an hour.
Stay tuned for that amazing Mr. Ben 10. Man, I wish I had a watch like
I
his.
just wish I had a watch, then I know what time it is.
I got an inner clock.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's always about 5 minutes slow.
Go figure.
Go figure. Remember that year all those people were dressing up as clowns? At Annecy? Or where? What is this? Well, there he goes. Oh. Crash landing. Oh, here he goes. Hey, Caesar. I thought Karate Kid 2 was even better than the first one.
It had that certain je ne sais
I
quoi.
do. That's not a very popular opinion to have.
What did you just say?
I don't know. What?
I thought it was better than the
Chloe,
first one.
that's exactly right.
Huh?
Je ne sais quoi means I don't know what.
Huh?
Never mind.
Did you know Walt Disney... Hey, Trey, by the way. Did you know Walt Disney wanted to make an Astro Boy
More
movie?
Ben 10 and more Nick Cannon. Right here
I
on
feel like I
Funky
heard
Fridays.
that somewhere.
Man, if I ain't down watching,
That would have
I'd
been
turn into
interesting.
a big hulking man beast and tear around the neighborhood.
Wow.
What would
Number
you turn
4, yeah.
I'd be a turtle.
A turtle?
Yeah, but because I could go into my shell and watch TV.
No worries, Ryan, I get it.
Poke my head out. when
Ass
I
a
don't
boy,
want to
yeah.
watch TV.
Turn Youngman.
Let's get back to Ben 10.
Is the first time Ben 10 was on Fridays, by the way?
With Ben 10 right here on Friday.
I don't remember ever seeing the Ben 10 logo
Back to
on
Ben 10.
Fridays.
Right here on Fridays, funny heads.
Nice, David. I remember Viva Pinata.
Ben 10, everybody.
And hey, you can catch an all-new Ben 10 tomorrow morning.
That's right, Tommy, as well as new episodes of Robot Boy and Zix.
I'm gonna get me one of them Ben 10 watches. And
Wait.
you know what it'll be?
An all-new episode tomorrow
Mashed
morning?
Potato Man.
So did they not air a new episode tonight?
Be all potatoey and stuff.
Oh, well, you know what? You have fun with that.
Was it a
okay?
rerun?
A new,
Did they air a
My
rerun?
Gym Partner's Monkey is coming up next.
I'm going flying. Monkey time.
By the way, I miss you too, Kogia. By the way, even if they did air reruns,
Let's get to tonight's brand new My Gym Partner.
even if they did air reruns, do you guys remember really still wanting to tune in to Fridays? Even if you were watching an episode you already saw, just for the Friday segments?
Brand new My Gym
I did that
Partner
all the
is a
time.
Monkey. Right here on a Funky Fresh Friday.
January 13th? Okay, so it's been about 2 months.
Go back to My Gym Partner is a Monkey right here on Friday.
Still up and running.
CNF,
Say,
gotcha.
Longo,
Thank you,
did you go
Junior.
to Charles Darwin Middle School?
I did. I went long before Adam.
Charles
and Jake. I was
Darwin Middle
classmates
School.
with Coach Gill.
No! What was
Yes.
she like?
Well, she was pretty rough even then, but she loved gym class, I'll tell you.
How did she do all the, exercises?
She'd jump out of the bowl occasionally and do a lot of flopping around. It was quite a workout for her.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
Well, there was this one time when she and I played a trick on Principal Pixie Frog.
No.
It was a riot. Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna get back to more gym partners.
Oh, is that true, JJ,
right
about
after
the
this. So we decided
dynamic
to
comic books coming up this summer?
We put a whoopee cushion.
I want to do like a video series where I read through them all one day. Almost like Comic Historian. I did like Viva Pinata. What's going on, Nick?
And you can see another all-new episode.
It's not like I
next
watched a
week
lot
at
of it. I think I saw like an episode or two.
Stop. What's next?
9. A brand new Hi Puffy Yami is next.
Stop. Puffy time.
Got you. Thank you, Rocky Rocks. It's actually a rerun on weekdays and air a new episode on Fridays. Yeah, but they said, but if this is Friday, and they said there's a new episode tomorrow morning, that would imply to me that there's a new episode Saturday morning. So do they air a rerun Friday night?
Brand new Hi Puffy Yami.
Because they normally air new episodes here.
Right now, Tommy? Right now, Tara. I got ya.
Used to air new episodes of Ben 10 on Saturday mornings. So, okay, yeah, okay. So if it is a new episode, so did they air reruns then during Fridays?
Right after this, right here on Fridays.
Alrighty,
Nice,
let's get back
Vintage.
to the Huffy Puffy Podcast.
rerun an episode to highlight the show? Probably. According to David, they said they've been doing Ben 10 since January 13th. Look at this.
Right here on Fridays.
Does anyone know if they still have any of these standees? That's cool. Yeah, David said they've been going since January 13th, and it's March 3rd. So, January 13th, January 20th, January 27th. So, they should have been on Ben 10 episode 4.
Another all-new episode next week at 9:30.
If they started from the beginning.
On every Friday on Fridays.
Yeah.
You can't throw a stick without hitting something new.
Oh, don't throw sticks. It's bad.
Sorry.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is next.
Not even a tiny stick.
Yeah, Viva Pinata was a Foxbox show, 4Kids show. And it had like a big Xbox game, Xbox 360. It was like one of the starter titles on the Xbox 360. Yeah, for sure. See ya.
Bye-bye. We take you now to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Maybe, Ryan. I hope not, though.
We'll be right back to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends right after this, right here on Fridays.
Right here on Fridays.
Let's get back to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. It's back on. We're going back to it. Watch it. Blue will love you for it.
Oh, Tommy, what did I tell you about throwing sticks?
Not to.
Get out! Get it out of my... Oh, that's better.
All right.
Back
He just
with
walked off.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, right here on Fridays.
Oh, Swiftlets. I loved
Now back to more
Cubics.
Foster's Home for
I thought
Imaginary
Cubics
Friends,
was
right here on
so
Fridays.
cool. I still remember when I don't remember if it was Burger
was
King or
Foster's Home
McDonald's
for
toys. I
Imaginary
want to say it was
Friends.
Burger
That's
King
just
toys
that brand new
that had like the
Camp
Cubics
Don't miss it,
that you
stay
could
Lazlo. Yes, stay there.
like with
Don't
every
miss
time
it.
you bought a Happy
Just
Meal,
said
it came with like
that.
his
Oh, yeah,
arm
but
or
I
it came with like
turned
his
it around and made it
leg or
sound
his
different.
main body. And you had to build
Made
him.
it sound different by
Man,
turning
dude, I
around.
loved Cubics. I thought Cubics was
Whatever.
awesome.
Yeah. Whatever is right.
Cubics era and Cartoon Network from the UK. Yeah, I thought Cubics was sick. Sonic X, yeah. Foxbox had a lot of good shows. Ultimate Muscle 2 was great. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's great. Yu-Gi-Oh! I still watch Yu-Gi-Oh! To this day. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Very early 360 game. Okay, thank you. Maybe Headsock. That'd be unfortunate. I did, Ryan. I didn't know you were that talented of an artist. You're pretty good. Chelsea
It's now
United,
time
dude.
for that brand new Camp
guess.
Lazlo.
Brand new Camp Lazlo.
Right here.
Right now.
Maybe. I would prefer Tommy and Tara, but you know.
We'll be back with more of a brand
If
new
they-
Camp Lazlo. Right.
Here's the thing, though, is if they did bring back Fridays, I don't think they would ever bring back Tommy and Tara. I feel like they would try to bring two new hosts to try to bring two new, new flavor to a Fridays, and I don't think it would work, and I think that it would eventually end up getting canceled. That's what I think would happen.
Right here on Fridays.
Kirby right back at you. Yeah, that's a good one.
Now back to
Winx
tonight's
Club,
brand
yep.
new Camp Lazlo, right here on Fridays.
Right here on Fridays. What up, Julian? Uh-oh. They muted the song. Wow, this one they had to mute entirely. What does that mean, Ryan? Artist? Oh, my back is killing me. Should Checker Pass spin off into its own channel? No. No, because if you did that, what would you air? Probably like a bunch of Cartoon Network classics, right? And then what would you air once that stuff gets old? Oh, well, maybe you could go back even farther. Maybe you could do some Hanna-Barbera shorts. Okay, cool. Well, at that point, what's the difference now between Checkered Past and Boomerang? You might as well just take Boomerang and just revamp it. You know? How's Par going? Oh, man. I am going to be able to give an update for you guys. Hopefully, in about a month. A big update. Hopefully.
That's brand new Camp Lazlo.
But all I can say is once you guys find out what and who is on my show, on my project, I'm hoping at least you guys will flip out.
Listen, next Friday, 8 and 10:30, where it's also brand new.
We like new.
New smells nice. I like that new.
It's also a shame that if Fridays returns to Zinga, yeah, that's true, Nzinga. She seems to be enjoying her life as a producer, though.
What?
I'm gonna go get me some cake.
Tommy, there's an hour left of the show.
I agree,
Go.
Jonathan.
Plus, I don't think the cake place is even open.
Nuts.
Well, now the nut place.
You've
that's
definitely
open
seen the Fairly Odd
24/7.
Parents.
You know what it's time for, do you?
I do. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
And don't forget
Levels of
Grim.
Violence.
Grim's there.
I thought that one was really good. The Fairly Odd Parents Power
Yes,
fan
I
art.
did, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Bardelli, roll back the tape. I do. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Ha! I stand corrected. How'd you do that?
Televisual magic.
Oh, fantastic.
I do miss the old Boomerang as well, yeah. Nostalgia Critic? No. Bigger than Nostalgia Critic, I can say that. I don't understand. See it, gave up on it. Yeah. Wish Adult Swim would get its own channel, but it won't happen. Yeah, Adult Swim is pretty much the only thing keeping Cartoon Network or that channel like afloat. Like that's why Adult Swim has taken over most of Cartoon Network. It's because it's what's bringing in the viewers right now. I would say the CW live action remake, Nick. Yeah, so did you like learn to practice those styles, Ryan? Or how did that work?
Thank you, Cartoon Network. Love y'all.
Why would they mute it? Oh, I think because of copyright.
Stay right there because there's more Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy after this.
Adult Swim or Toonami. Toonami probably too, I think, brings in some views. It was muted, Vinjuge, yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Can I hear Fat Man Scoop in the Nick Cannon performance? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Fat Man Scoop is, to be honest. Billy and
The
Mandy.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Hey, Grim was in it too.
Yeah, I know.
Why is there all
I'm
this
just
space
making
here?
sure you knew it.
Is something going to
Yeah,
come
I
up
know.
here?
Eddie's next.
That one doesn't have Grim, but I really like Ed.
Hey, which Ed?
You know Ed.
Ah, that explains it.
Doesn't it though?
Okay. I thought something was going to pop up there. Bebe's Kids. Oh, really, Kokias? Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm hoping to really step up my acting game later this year. That was one of my New Year's resolutions. Yes. I always get confused with resolutions and revelations.
Yo, on the wall, off the wall, we having a ball with long haul. Here we go with your fur. You don't want to get a... Where did the wiki come from?
I don't know.
What is the wiki? What
It's
are you
the,
doing? You're messing up my flow.
The turntable's dead, and I figured I'd, add something.
All right, now give me a country western freestyle.
Chip, chip, chip.
Like Mexican circus.
It's like a Mexican circus.
It's a little Johnny Cash.
All right.
You got school.
You serve.
Fox Kids and Kids TV would get their own channel. Yeah, that would probably
Made
never
you
happen. Not now.
You're
Maybe
right.
back then, but not now.
Ta-da! Well,
Well, thanks, Nick.
Agreed,
Time
Jonathan.
now for tonight's Ed, and Eddy.
The Eds.
The Mighty Three.
The trifecta of sheer idiocy.
That's awesome, right?
Yeah, it means a powerful three.
The Mighty Ed trifecta.
I did see the new Billy and Mandy Funko Pops.
We'll be right back to more of tonight's episode of Ed, and Eddy, right here on Fridays.
The draw without model sheets. Yeah, it's tough for sure.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got back to Ed, and Eddy?
How do you, so do you look at model sheets that show you how to draw everything step by step, or do you just look at a character model and you just imitate it? Never understood what they say at the end of the Billy and Mandy credits. Oh, it's always something in reverse. If you listen to it in reverse, you can hear it. Steve Burns, Adam West, Christopher Reeve. Wow, okay, wow, that's... All right.
Ed, and Eddy,
Thanks.
right
That's a
Fridays.
big honor to be up there with those people. Wow. Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
That's it for tonight.
Yeah, come back
Hey,
next week
Israel.
for some brand new Camp Lazlo. My gym partner is a monkey, and hi, Puffy Hummy Yumi.
Yep. Tell everybody about
Samples
tomorrow,
era
guys.
is fine. The shows from
Tomorrow
2004 2006 doesn't seem as well for some reason in comparison to the shows during the Powerhouse era and Check at 1.0 are critically praised.
Starting at 7 in Toonami, it's brand new episodes of Naruto and
It's like having new stuff to play with.
I
all
agree,
day.
Night, Tara.
but
Oh,
I
we
still
forgot
think a
to
lot of the
thank
shows that came out during this time were still pretty good.
Night, everybody.
What do you think Warner Brothers would have done for Cartoon Network to get back at good standing? Cartoon Network would have to have a complete overhaul from top to bottom, and I mean complete overhaul. But even then, I don't think it would really. I don't think it would do anything. I don't think it would, anyways. There's one thing I wanted to see. One thing I think that could be fun. There was a Billy and Mandy reunion panel that I saw. This is from 4 years ago. Yeah, here we go. It's the one from NostalgiaCon. I wonder if somebody has the full panel. Would you guys be down to watch a reunion video, like a panel? There's also like a Ed, and Eddy NostalgiaCon. Yeah, like here's them together at the panel here. This is only from like a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. 4 months ago, sorry. I hope Cartoon Network doesn't take Adult Swim and Toonami down with it. I don't think it will, but it's possible. What do you think about Cartoon Network airing an all-day Gumball marathon on Mother's Day? What's up, David? Sorry, I missed your comment from way back there. I've been juggling a lot. We've been chit-chatting. What do you think about Cartoon Network airing an all-day Gumball marathon on Mother's Day? Okay, I see a bunch of people saying. So let's do I don't know what this is here. This one seems to be the whole thing. This is only 20 minutes. Oh, let me just catch up on chat. What do you think about Cartoon Network all-day Gumballs? I don't have any complaint against it. Oh yeah, for sure, Kogias, absolutely. Yeah, because this is just a panel. Would you want to see Craig McCracken create a Powerpuff Girls multiverse special about the original Powerpuff Girls beating up the reboot girls? Maybe, but I don't think he would be interested in doing it. In the end, hey, Frankenfrog. In the end of Billy and Mandy, he says in reverse, no, you're watching the cartoon backwards. Ah, yes. I remember that time Toonami showed Ghibli movies for a month. I believe I remember that. Will Jetix return? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I hope so, though. Maybe can't make the movie in a couple of parts, especially a couple of maybe not, Ryan. But we'll see. Complete overhaul. Hey, Luis. No worries. Boston was under Jim Samples era, and it was very successful. Ben 10, yeah. Powerhouse era is an era with such huge library of games and such. Yeah, I agree. Powerhouse was fantastic. Like, no fault at all to Powerhouse. It would be cool if there was a long haul puppet with the Brack puppet on Checkered Past. I agree. Here, part of the movie, Mr. No Legs, car chasing scene, Foster's Ben 10. Yeah, they're very high up there. No, you're good. All right. What era were you start? Oh, when did I start watching Cartoon Network? What era? Checkerboard? Yeah, I think I think it was super early on for me. No worries, Frankenfrog. Just in time. We're going to check out the Ed, Edd and Eddy reunion panel from a couple months ago. I meant to watch this even then. I never did.
Do I even need to introduce these three amazing gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Sampson, Matt Hill, and Sam Vincent!
Is that where we are today, guys? Yes. Wow.
Thank you for the show. We really appreciate it.
You're most certainly welcome.
All right.
This is a very deep coach.
Sounds good, Ryan.
All right. Hardest question out of the way first. Did the Cankers marry the Eds?
I hope so, Julian.
Oh my goodness.
I sure hope so. Which one did we...
This is the weekend where Tony was sick. So if he's like super deep voice, that's why. Hey, Jordan. You know, imaginatively, though Boomerang is available, but imagine if some of the Hanna-Barbera characters were in the Sea and City. I think that'd be cool, yeah.
Mary.
I mean, they did do that with, like, Flintstones. Do you think the Eds look like their voice actors? I think now they definitely do. Maybe not back in the day. But, hey, Lucid. I like Nickelodeon, but I definitely was way bigger on Cartoon Network. I remember watching the first few minutes of this video. I thought it was great. Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of this too, but not much. I'm not very good at drawing. I'm okay, though. Hey, Josh.
Ooh.
Well, we went to Salt Lake and we all got married together. It was interesting.
Episode 4 anime. Aaron Fitzgerald was in it. Oh, nice.
It actually makes a ton of sense.
I need to get into the Persona world.
So, with this show, first of all, what was that audition process like? Did you know what you were fully getting into? Was it just another audition? What was it like for you three?
I think we officially set a record for the most official callbacks. I think of like 8 or something.
Wow.
It was a pretty intense
it's a long process.
Yeah. But my first memory is just receiving the picture of Double D and then a little character description, and the only thing I remember is it said he mumbled, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was trying to like figure that one out and put it into the character, and then a few auditions, and then the next thing I knew, I was in the room with these guys doing a group read in the studio.
Wow.
And yeah, it was interesting. The first time we were in a room together, actually doing the audition. It was kind of cool.
Hey, Sakan Bomber.
I kind of knew then, this is what Eddy does to my voice. So I kind of been going Eddy out for the last 2 days. And
that's the sacrifice he's made for us, guys. Give him a hand for that. Come on.
So, it'll come back in a couple of days or maybe in an hour, who knows. But when I did it, basically, I'd worked with Danny before, and he said, this guy's a maniac. Like, we want you totally crazy and wild maniac. And I don't know where it came from, but it was just the Eddy voice came out, and that was that. Danny, when you do good for Danny, Danny does this.
Okay.
The smallest little nod, you're like...
So that's how you know you did it.
Yeah. Or if that's all you got.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, if that's all we're gonna get out of you, then I don't know.
Yeah, but it's funny, I knew I was getting close, obviously, like these guys said, because then we realized we were in the room, just the three of us.
That'd be cool,
for a couple of these final callbacks. And then, like, the moment where it was like, we were going, okay, because, Danny's, like, pulling his hair out to try and figure out how to cast the show, and we're going, like, what do you want, right? And, like, for me personally,
I think there's another
like,
one. We can maybe watch another one, too.
I thought by tapping on
because he was at a con this past weekend, I think.
And I was like, which you don't do, right? Exactly. And I'm like, how do you get water from this thing here? And I see Danny on the other side of the screen going, that's it! That's it! And I thought, like, I was fired before I even got hired, right? So,
yeah. Oh, that's it, you're fired. That's it, that's the character.
Yeah. So thank God they got that on recording, because for the first 13 episodes, every time I got out of Ed, Danny...
Yeah, he explained already. Yeah, why his voice sounds like that. He's been doing Eddy all weekend. Andy already wasn't feeling very well.
So thank you, Danny, and the mistake that got me the role of a lifetime. So to be with these guys, I love you guys.
There are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
There we go. Okay, and for a show like Ed and Eddy, at one point probably just seen as another, Cartoon Network original, but
Me too, Luis.
You see the impact. You see how, yeah.
Ed's first line, yeah.
You're my childhood. You're my.
Could you guys ever imagine it would take off like it did? Did it even occur to you it could be this big?
For us being, good old Canadian boys, we're just doing our job, and it was on our network called Teletoon for 13 episodes, and then it disappeared from Canada. So, so we knew it was on Cartoon Network, and we watched the shows, and then we were just hearing from the world, because you go out there and you go to different places, and it's like, dude, you're on Ed and Eddy. I'm like, oh, that is correct. And they're like, you understand? And so we didn't really have an awareness of it, and then it just kept growing and growing and growing, and to what it's become now.
City's my favorite.
Everybody
Israel.
just telling us stories about how much it, just stories of being kids and going and want to watch your favorite show and all that stuff that, it just feels good to hear.
Yeah.
I like the part where they're like, my parents didn't want me to.
Oh, yeah.
I was that kid.
But I did it anyway.
I don't know how many mothers were like, I don't approve of that show. I'm like, oh, okay.
That was, you literally just described my mom. I'm not even kidding.
Well, it's wild because like we were saying, we came from, Canada. So, and I wasn't really social media. I don't even think it was there yet. And
you're still not, man.
Like some actors read the trade papers. I didn't read the trade papers.
Well, Tony retired from voice acting because he became
but when we did a
I think he became like a crane operator or something like that. It paid more.
When the show finished, that was the impact for me personally when going into all these schools. Literally, we would be like, hi, Sparklies, who wants to save the planet with Ed? And literally, 2,000 kids and their teachers would lose their mind in a good way to be able to hear this voice, right? So, my God, so you guys are part of that generation because, like the stories that we get to hear of how this show has impacted your lives, like, thank you for this gift. Yeah, you guys changed our lives.
Whoever said we love you, 100%. We love you guys.
We love you. Truly, thank you, guys.
And so, and this is truly the first time you three have done a convention together, right?
Yeah. This is my first one.
This is your first one ever?
Yeah,
wow. How's it been for you, like being your first convention?
Oh, it's great, man. Like, you can tell how much fun I've been having. Yeah. Right? I've been doing Eddy for the last 2 days, and I just caught up with me. But it's been so great meeting everybody and just all the joy and just pure love coming from everywhere.
What up, Byro?
It's just been amazing. I've loved it.
I have no
I'm
idea.
Definitely coming back.
Yes, that's what we want to hear. Good job, guys. We're gonna bring it back. And for everybody else, like doing conventions before, and you had great careers. Fantastic careers.
Yeah, I have a friend who said his mom didn't want him to watch Ed and Eddy because of the colored tongues. Yeah, you're early this time.
No matter who you voice, everyone's always like, "But you're on Ed and Eddy."
Yeah, Rocky Rocks. He was the second voice of Goku in the Ocean Dub. The first was Ian James Corlett, and then the third was Kirby Morrow.
Everything that you want in a classic cartoon that has long-standing, like.
Oh, it's like a behind-the-scenes kind of thing, right?
Danny created something that's just iconic.
Yeah, I'm loving this too, right?
Yeah, what do you think, Justin?
There was no Powerpuff Girl dolls?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys didn't hear me, it's because they weren't selling toys. That's why the cartoon made it, because it was just about the cartoon, which I think is a very valid point, 100%.
Well, also to add to that, because Danny, like we got to experience, because he's a genius.
There were some toys, by the way, but I understand what he's saying. It's not they didn't sell toys like, for example, like a Batman toy or a Ninja Turtle toy, where it was in like every Walmart. They had toys, but it was like very like website exclusive or things like this, right?
you guys. He had every concept and every line in his brain.
Blacklisting is not a good thing. Blacklisting is a horrible thing. Blacklisting, like if you get blacklisted, that means you're not allowed to work in that industry. For example, if a voice actor gets blacklisted from the industry, you will never work in that industry again because you're blacklisted. You don't ever want to be blacklisted.
Right, and then obviously all the storyboarders, everybody that was like contributing
very cool,
to
Luis.
this vision.
I like Rob Paulson. He's cool.
It really was this brainchild.
Gorilla's Demon Days t-shirt, very nice.
Got everybody involved in
video games.
Oh my God! So I think that's also like out of all the shows that we've done together, we never.
Yeah,
did
and Nick, he was also the voice of Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck for Baby Looney Tunes.
So we got what he needed to have.
Yeah, when you recorded, Danny would sit there like this, and he'd look up, and he'd go.
Yeah, Ryan, it was funny.
He'd be like,
Just doesn't sound like Eddie.
energy, and then he'd go.
And
the little nod, you knew you had it, yeah, because you fit that spot in his head where he had heard it. You finally gave him how he saw it.
Or just when we thought, oh my God, you guys, it's going so good today. We haven't been stopped on any lines. And then literally it's a train wreck because, one thing he doesn't hear in the right way. He's like,
definitely
wait a
drink some
second.
more water. I got my water right here. I've been drinking a lot of water
sound
today.
like Ed, or, and we'd be like,
energy.
We heard that a lot.
And on a technical point, I'd like to say it was like one of the last cell-based
Ben 10 had a lot of
cartoons. I mean,
toys.
you can go and buy real cells, actual cells of the cartoon. And Danny was passionate about the way cartoons used to be made. And, he had a tattoo that said F digital draw. Well, he was kind of making a statement there, but this was back in the day because now the whole industry's changed, right?
Yeah.
But, it's like one of those last kind of cell-based cartoons. And I just love
Ed,
all the
Eddie, I can
physical,
imagine an adult thinking that
stuff.
it's a dumb show.
Cartoons are a physical kind of visual thing, and if you go back and see all the incredible physical humor,
I don't think they actually did.
Show,
I think they just threatened.
They did creatively with the characters and the situations and the movement and the slapstick. It just is so cartoony, and that's why I love it too.
Okay, this is probably going to be a loaded question, but I have to ask it. Can you even pinpoint a favorite moment or line from the series that just stuck with you? Is it even possible? If it's not, that's fine. I had to ask.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
For me, going back and watching the shows, and forgive me if I can't remember the name of the episode, but it's early on. It's season 1 where we're having this imaginary adventure. We go to the junkyard. The van is in there. It becomes like this, and it turns into this magical adventure that the three Eds are going on. That they're using their imaginations in this kind of world. For me, that's the quintessential kind of Ed and Eddie episode because it encapsulates the three dudes stuck in their neighborhood trying to do scams, and then it turns and it evolves into this kind of imaginary adventure where we're all playing different characters. That kind of encompasses
And Sam Vincent seems like, all three of them seem like they're super chill to where you could just hang out with any three of them. But Sam Vincent in particular seems like he's super chill. Especially if you follow him on Instagram, he is a huge fan himself. He's got his own collection of toys and stuff like that. He is a big fan himself. Maybe, David. We'll see. It's 20 minutes. So if we watch it at all, we'll have to watch it after this. Or maybe a minute.
We'll see. Episodes for me that just captures the essence of the show. But there's so many awesome
we might watch the whole thing, too. I'm
and
not sure.
all the secondary characters are so amazing.
We all deserve the best.
It's not only secondary characters. It's the whole cat. It's like a whole thing. You can't have the show without Rolf and Johnny Two-By, Kevin, and Jimmy, and Sarah, and the Cankers.
Cartoon Network might try to have it in the show.
Extra character. And,
Oh, I see.
of course.
Well, they tried that, I think, at one point. But I don't
It's you over there.
Yeah, the Ed and Eddie sweats as soon as Naz came on. Those are classic.
I feel sweaty. Yeah,
Hi,
it's funny because the time of the Christmas right now,
Character in
for me
Hamtaro?
personally,
Yes,
is
he
my
does.
favorite time of the year.
Oh, the specials.
Yeah, and so for me, probably the
there's
Christmas
so
special.
many, Kalia. So many.
it
I love
was
Richard Horvitz. He might be my
absolutely-
favorite.
It was like watching this magical dream come to life.
From Ed, Ed and Eddy, Rocky Rocks?
You know, for me personally, watching Ed literally destroy the entire house.
That's a good one.
Trying to put up the Christmas lights and putting gravy cakes and what do you call it out for Santa.
Chicken.
I'm like, oh my God, I get to be
Probably
him
knows.
in this too, you know. So
Ed's. Oh wow, my voice came back. Ed's my favorite character. Remember when he got the pebble in his shoe?
Oh, that was one of my favorite episodes, period. I'm sorry. That's
the
one of my
whole
favorite.
area up trying to get the pebble. And it was,
The Peach Creek construction budget must have been ridiculous when you guys were around.
The what?
The Peach Creek construction budget, because
Oh my God.
Ed was just ripping through that whole town. And the Cankers whenever they're in a hissy fit.
Gotta rebuild again.
Oh, that's awesome, Santana.
carrying
What are some
stuff.
CN hoaxes that I heard about?
So you guys got the
Aside
5
from
seasons, and then it was like, and then the show ended, but then you
Boston
got to
Bomb
do the
Scare,
movie.
I haven't heard of many
Which this is gonna sound like I'm just propping up because I'm an Ed and Eddy fan, but I loved the movie. Like it was so
Nice,
good.
Luis.
What was that like to get to do
Hey,
like a
St.
full
Peter's
feature
Unicorn.
film, like more or less the series finale of the whole thing? What was doing the film like, or knowing you were gonna get to do a film?
Well, the one thing I remember about doing the
There you go,
'cause
Pyro.
one
And
of Danny's things
likewise.
was energy. That was
Richard
his kind
Horvitz
of
was in Mixed
tagline to make
Billion
sure that
Mandy
we're
and many
getting
more.
there.
Yes, Richard
And
Horvitz
it
was
was
amazing.
like the first
He was my voice acting
15
teacher for a
minutes
long
of
time.
that movie
Well,
was
he was my voice
us,
acting teacher for
like, just
a
in
couple
a
of
state
weeks.
of high like panic. So it was like Danny was extra
the
that
Candy
day,
Treehouse,
like
that's a great question.
it's energy, dudes. I mean, when I say energy, it's got to be like that level,
Like
and I
next
was
level.
like, so we were like sweating, you know what, for the first
Yep,
like
that's true,
50
Nick.
minutes to do that because it was like
Catherine
we had to be
Cavadini,
here
Tara Strong,
at
and
this
EGD.
level of stakes for that long. It was like woo, and then it was really interesting to get into kind of like his whole thing with his big brother and the mystery surrounding that. That was really interesting. The long format was cool though. I liked it. I did like it.
Well, I really also value Danny as a human being. I heard him say, because someone asked him like, why not do another season, or why not just keep it going because it's going so great. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I heard him say, I want to be not like he was trying to be Seinfeld, because he's Danny, but he wanted to show that millions of people loved to go out on a high note, right? So they didn't sort of just take it till they're like, season 12 was not very good, or whatever. So I really appreciate
and then
that.
sell a bunch of merchandise and blah blah blah, and
you know,
have the new Rolf Urban Ranger dolls and.
And the thing is, even though I would have loved it if the show kept going, I do think it did have this perfect note of ending where the best part was it did leave you wanting more. And it still exists in fans' minds and like fan art, comics, and
Billy
things
and
like
Mandy,
that. But
probably
these lovely people here,
Yes.
and actually that's what I wanted to really ask you. What is it like to you to make the connection with the fans personally now? And they tell you to your face what the show and the characters mean.
It's been absolutely great, man. The amount of love
Piccolo!
I felt just from every single person that I've met, and it's all extremely genuine. And it's been absolutely amazing. I really couldn't have asked for anything better than my first one.
That's awesome.
There
you go. There you go.
Yeah, you guys have all been super awesome.
Yeah, it's an honor, you guys, because I know you guys say, oh my God, you guys, you helped us get through, say, a tough childhood, or growing up, being a teenager, or maybe not feeling like you're a part of a crew or a family, or, some guy even said, I didn't even live on a cul-de-sac, but I felt like I did, right? And, and it's
Baby, Vinci. And an extra shout out to all the Eds out there. The Eds, the
they're
Edgers.
there.
Thank you.
We know you're there.
All you cosplayers out there, y'all are fantastic.
Yeah, but it's truly, you say thank you to
Wanda
us,
Sykes.
and we say thank you to you, because you've changed
great
our
question.
lives
Let's find
and
out.
elevated our lives as well. So thank you for that
Wanda
gift.
Sykes.
We love you.
We love you.
Well, sadly, we are out of time, but I know you guys are going to head back to your table and continue to meet these lovely people. So, on behalf, I think, of everyone
wow.
here, we
Oh, she
want to
was in
say, like you
Elma.
said, thank you. We want to say
Look,
thank you
have
because
good
you guys were our
times.
friends, sometimes our enemies.
She was in the SpongeBob movie.
I mean, because every now and then, Eddie scams are like, okay, bro,
Yeah.
calm down a little bit. Calm down a
She was
little
in
bit,
Tiny
bro.
Tina's
And
Wonderland.
thank you to these two guys as well, because it's been the greatest gift ever.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
been great for us to catch up again.
I love these guys
It's
so
awesome.
much.
Guys, thank you so much. Make some noise for Ed, and Eddie.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Ed, and Eddie. Oh. Very cool. All right, let's take a look at this one here. I'll watch this one for a little bit.
Oh, what more? You're watching Cartoon Network's Easter Feaster.
There, Bubbles, here, Cartoon Network. Prepares the very best British programs just for you. From timeless like Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab, Kids Next Door, and Getty, Johnny Bravo Coach, Coon Chicken Pie and Weasel, Samurai Jack, and many more. To quality.
I have a very hard time. Okay, yeah, so this is not real. And I can tell you why this is not real. This show has the logo in the box. This show has nothing. This show has the new logo in the box while there's already the logo there. This has the old logo. The quality also vastly differs.
Chicken Pie and Weasel, Samurai Jack, and many more. To quality produced favorites for young children to play.
These are fan made. That's why I said I probably only watched this for like a minute.
Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, Billy and Mandy, Cartoons, plus the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
What's doing the audio?
It's the timeless news showcase all that new and fantastical meets the gentle and educational on Cartoon Network. It's gonna be great.
My little pony, the roller coaster's quite a ride.
I will say I always found this interesting about the UK is that the watermark would stay on even during the commercial break. I found that very interesting. In the US, I don't know if you knew this, David, but in the US, during the commercial breaks, the watermark would go away. And the watermark was only ever on the TV during the shows, and that was it. Yeah, it sounded like AI voice. Do you know that Sam Vincent... Yeah, through Cameo, I believe. A lot of actors, I think, sign up on that one. Breaking a job record and found gum. Oh, nice. Hey, DJ. Why do I feel like I just missed a whole bunch of chat? I did. Alright. Does anyone remember when Alvin and the Chipmunks aired on Cartoon Theater? I believe so. We're the kids in America. Whoa. Alright. We got time for one more. Do we want to do the Billy and Mandy panel? Or do we want to watch another episode of Fridays? Hold on. Let's do a poll. I'm getting one over on Twitch too. Hold on. Seems like Fridays is winning. There's not many episodes of Fridays left, though. We got 3 episodes of Fridays left. Looks like Fridays is winning. 15 votes on YouTube. All right. I guess it's looking like we're jumping into Fridays. Like I said, there's only a few left, so after this, it'll be over. Yeah, Rocky Rocks. It was the 4Kids dub that premiered at first. Do I like Water Salmon and Mr. Mango Head? I don't know who either of those people are. Yeah, the Billy and Mandy panel almost won, but Twitch tipped it over.
My gym partner's a monkey tonight at 9. EB, I like monkeys.
And there's a very special brand new codename Kids Next Door, Cake 5.
Cake?
Yeah, Tommy, cake. In fact, Tommy, we're going to show all of the caked episodes leading up to the big new one.
Oh, then what are we waiting for, kids?
Let's watch Codename Kids Next Door!
Cake!
Cake! Dun, 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 dun. We're definitely in 06 territory.
Today on Show and Tell, we have Anthony.
Today, I've got a pirate's chest I found buried in my backyard.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
my
goodness. It's true. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams, and I like to share the wealth by giving everyone some jewels. Oh, man, did I actually find a pirate's chest yesterday? Or was it a dream?
Or was it a dream?
Yay, it is real!
We might be able to have time for that panel, too. Maybe. I don't know, though.
It's still real! Okay, this time I'm really awake. Let's see if there's treasure. Please be treasure. Please be treasure.
It's a monster every time.
All right, here you go.
Now back to more Codename Kids Next Door right here on Friday.
Hey, T, you gonna make a cake?
I'm gonna make a great big old chocolate cake.
Okay, are you sure you're following the recipe?
Recipe? Rennery?
Okay, we better get, we're just gonna, okay, we're gonna take a break and then get back to Codename Kids Next Door. Tommy, you gotta follow
Absolutely,
the
Pyro.
directions.
If not tonight, we'll watch it next
Please,
time.
okay, I know what I'm doing.
All right, we're gonna be right back. That was the second part of tonight's special Codename Kids Next Door
Operation Cake
We're showing all
4
of the
and
cake
3.
operations leading up to the big episode later tonight.
So you think the kids next
Handy
door will finally
cake
get the
episode.
Cake in that one?
Well, I guess
I didn't know there was
we'll
more
have
than
to,
one.
Watch, Tommy.
Back to cake.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
with that?
I like the one with the giant cake monster.
Yeah, okay, this cake better
I think
be
it's in
good.
season 1.
Oh yeah.
Or no, I think that was ice cream. I think it was an ice cream monster. No, Vinjuch.
I like cake.
That's crazy.
There.
See you. Good night, Luis.
Now shelfies and oven.
How many BTUs is this thing gonna output?
What?
BTU, it's a unit of measuring natural gas.
Caked 3?
Oh yeah, let's just say you
I
can
must
cure
not
a
remember
10-ton
these.
block of concrete with the power this thing
Very
puts out.
Pyro, very different.
Curing is the process of
In fact, I'm gonna take this moment to use the restroom. I'll be right
cooling or
back.
drying or crystallization.
You don't have to tell me twice.
What are you guys laughing at?
Nothing. Oh, your head.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just get this thing in the shelf. I mean, oven.
Well, Tommy hoists the cake. Let's take a break and then get back to tonight's special Codename Kids Next Door event.
Cake. Cake.
Oh, Anton, you are in deep pickles. Let me to unstick. That was fun.
Why water dish is so hard?
Anton, because it's frozen to ice. Look, all of the yard is ice.
I do not like ice.
But Anton, ice is good. For example, ice fun for to play hockey.
Hockey? What is?
Is game here.
I good at this game.
Anton.
Now let's get back to Codename Kids Next Door.
A watched oven never bakes.
I think it's a watched pot never boiled.
Same diff, you doof.
It's not a oh, I see what he did there.
Time now for Long Haul, the public trucker.
Today, kids, I'm hauling, and keep this on the down low. I'm hauling precious jewels. Shh. That's better. You see, kids, this stuff's worth a lot of money. I can't risk word getting out. People might want to steal it. Here, watch me in this video demonstration. Look at this stuff. It's worth $1 billion, million, trillion, gazillion dollars. This is the kind of stuff crazy rich people wear. Here, watch. Woo-wee. I'm the queen of stepping on West Virginia, Woody, too. I'm one of them Hollywood starlets. I get in all sorts of wacky situations in my jewels. Blah.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to put those
No! No, I won't put them down. No, no! Don't you manhandle me! No, I don't want to be manhandled!
The Ice Cream Monster, yes.
Wow, that all
Great
happened in
episode.
my head. But
Dude, I
see,
can't get over the new model for
stuff
him.
and it's
This does
irresistible.
not look right.
Oh, all right.
Cake Monster,
You
okay,
kiss me
gotcha.
good, or I'll come over there and steal you and wear you on my ears.
We'll be right back with more Codename Kids Next Door right here on Fridays.
I know, I wish they had more Fridays releases. Windows 95Z. Is that how you want to be called now? I remember when you first changed your name, you said for me to still call you Venjuge, but I can call you Windows if you want.
Therefore, grandmas are related
Me
to
too,
either your
David.
mother or father. Thank you.
Oh, nice, JJ. That's awesome. That's probably really rare. The Class of 2000 soundtrack was so good.
Done. Oh, boy!
Yeah, most likely. Hey, what's up, Randall? Most likely. Driving down the Highway 40, my big old pickup truck. Oh, yeah.
Wow, I still don't know where Vernon is, though.
Vernon! Vernon!
Hot in here.
Whoa, Vernon!
How did you get in?
I understand,
I don't
Jonathan.
know. I was just waiting for it to get done, and I don't know. I guess I fell down or something.
I think so too,
You fell
Patricia.
down in a way that flung you in the air, opened the oven, then you
Oh,
landed
thank you, Cookie
safely
House. I
inside the
appreciate
cake
that.
without making any marks on the cake or destroying it.
I heard it was supposed to be some kind of musical, Julian. The new one.
Fantastic. Well, it's astonishing, is what it is.
I know, right?
All right, let's get back to more Codename Kids Next
I know,
Door.
Fridays
Well,
are so good.
think about this a little more.
Where are you guys?
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Doreen.
Hi, Joey. So, what's for lunch today?
I don't know. Probably something gross, I'm sure.
Ew, gross lunch. Not gonna eat that. Yucky.
Totally. Where do you
Ew,
think that food
gross
comes
lunch.
from
Not
anyway?
gonna eat
I
that.
heard cafeteria food comes from planet Barfopolis. They bring it back in spaceships.
Barfopolis?
No way, no way.
Yeah, and you know, stuff like tater tots, you know, they come out of this huge potato monster. It's wicked scary. They gotta shoot it with ketchup to get the tots.
Tots. I like the tots. Ketchup, they're awesome.
And they gotta hunt down wild hot dogs with special traps to make those pigs in the blanket, you know? But the hot dogs can shoot mustard at their enemy.
Yeah, sometimes they gotta find their way through the French fry forest to find herds of those chicken nuggets.
The French Fry Forest.
They have to watch out for the macaroni surprise, though. Nothing escapes that.
And
The
once in a while,
macaroni
they gotta climb to the
surprise.
top of Meatloaf Mountain to do battle with the mighty Sloppy Joe monster. It's a real messy job.
This is crazy for school lunch.
Green Jello.
Oh yeah, green Jello. To get that stuff, they gotta hike across.
I think the person who has voiced him, Patricia, I think he has the puppet
mashed
still.
potato hill until they find the green Jello springs. But it's
Agree,
not the
Julian.
good kind of Jello though.
It's I heard that they blamed Maxwell Adams and Billy and Mandy for Cartoon Network's reputation, which is not true.
And here I am, all up in the cake's business.
Looks like BTV Tunes is coming with the TMNT 1987. Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
With more Codename Kids Next
Has it started? I remember they were talking about that months ago. Cake fight! Yeah, we'll see Windows. So you never do you want Windows or do you want Vinjuge?
Who can name fruit?
Mango.
Mango. Does anyone remember when this cat, like the plush, was up on eBay?
The kitten
For like,
name fruit.
wasn't it like almost $2,000, something like that? I think it was like $1,600.
that brand new episode
Look
of
out,
Two New
Shredder.
Kids Next Door, Operation Caked, which is what
Sloppy
I
Joe and Salisbury steak at Head Elementary. I hated it. Like every time they would sell like a burger, the burgers in cafeteria school lunch
If the kids finally get the cake, huh?
You know,
were
I'm
awful.
gonna take you back, Tommy, and it's gonna be when you least expect it.
In fact, if you get like a regular basic, just like cheeseburger from like McDonald's, that to me tastes like a cafeteria school lunch. Uh-oh.
Truce!
And what's the lesson you've learned, Tommy?
Don't hit Tara with cake.
Oh, it's good, really.
Oh, lesson
I've heard very mixed things about it. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. That's what I heard.
Knock, knock, Mr. Baby. Who's there, baby?
Top 5 Cartoon Network shows from the 90s. Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel. Oh, out of those? Eddy and Eddy.
Did you see
Whoa.
the smackdown the kids did on Tommy? Boy, did I. Hey, you know,
Okay.
it'd be fun. We should watch it in slow-mo.
Powerpuff Girls number 1. Eddy and Eddy number 2. No.
Let's get back to that
Yeah. Powerpuff Girls, Eddy and Eddy, Courage. Cow and Chicken. Dexter's Lab. Yeah, the burgers were nasty. Chowder's coming back. They say they want it to. Do you think Warner Bros. Discovery still has old Cartoon Network Fridays episodes? I did not. Oh, do I think that they do? Oh, I'm sure they might have them somewhere, like on like a hard drive.
No, Tara! Oh, come on! Nuts! Stay tuned for a special extra episode of my Jim
Burgers in Elementary was great. Yeah, I do love the smiley face fries. Those were great. Yep, Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon. I know. And now look, neither of them are on Cartoon Network anymore, unless you count Adult Swim nowadays.
Okay, it's time now for a brand new episode of My Gym Partner's a Monkey. Oh no!
Chicken rings. Chicken rings were good. Has anyone ever been to a restaurant called Casa Olay? I haven't been to Casa Olay since I used to live in Houston, because there's none up here in Dallas. But Casa Olay is a phenomenal restaurant. Anyways, they have chicken rings, and they have some of the best chicken rings I think I've ever
There's a
had.
monkey right here on Fridays.
Craven's a better film than I was expecting it to be. I might have to check it out then. I'm 29. I turn 30 in 5 months.
Maybe it's because we're expensively made puppets and we can't get messy.
Imagine if K&D Operation Zero had a huge advertisement to be in theaters. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I wonder if it would have made much money.
You're a creamy delight.
We'll be right
Kodioka's not on Cartoon Network anymore either.
My gym partner's a monkey.
Music High is, yeah. But again, that's more on Adult Swim. They're kind of separate groups, despite being owned by the same parent company.
That was a brand new My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
And you can see another all-new episode next week at 9.
I still loved Cartoon Network during 2007. Am I alone in that? Did anyone else not think that Cartoon Network was good in 07? I still had a great time during 07. I thought it was great.
It's gonna be amazing.
That's next Friday.
Courage, Eddy and Eddy, Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, Cow and Chicken. Really? No Powerpuff, huh? I thought Powerpuff Girls was fantastic. I think Powerpuff Girls might be Cartoon Network's best show they've ever done. And, like, because here's the thing. When I rank them like that, I try to take my preferences out, because I prefer Eddy and Eddy. I think Eddy and Eddy is probably my personal #1. But, like, if I try to think of them, like, okay, what's actually, like, better, like, within script, episodic, you know, characters, I think Powerpuff Girls is one of the best shows they've ever done.
Oh, man. You blew it, Mr. Baby. Now back to Juniper
I think so, too, Two-Headed Duck.
Good save.
Me too, Kogias. Yeah, Pyro. Max was like, hey guys, I know Cartoon Network website is shut down, but don't worry, our timeless classics are still on Max. And then everyone went over to Max, and then they deleted all of them. Talk about a tease. Me and you are the same age as Tara when she began Fridays. She's 49 now. Yeah, that's crazy. And her career has done nothing but skyrocket.
You get hunches?
Oh, yeah.
I get hunches. Only they're on my back, and I have to go to Notre Dame and ring a big bell.
That's a different type of hunch, Tommy.
Oh.
Prepare to laugh and laugh. It's the comedy of Mr. Baby and Baby.
Knock, knock, Mr. Baby. Who's there, baby?
Teen Titans I consider more of like a DC property. Even though it aired on Cartoon Network.
Big blue eyes.
We taken out of Foster's home for imaginary friends.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's get back to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. It's back on, and we're going back.
CN UK's We Love Gumball recently ended, but on Thursday they're not doing the Watersons versus Titans thing on Gumball.
I was talking about my back earlier,
Huh.
and I must have said back at least 7 times.
I stand corrected.
Oh, yeah, not all.
You were like, it's literally bringing the lamb to the slaughter. I mean, it kind of was, right?
We'll be right back with more Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends right here on Fridays.
I'll have to look into Atomic Betty to see if it counts.
That was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Coming up next, it's that Camp Lazlo that people are watching, like.
Turn 30 in a few weeks. Wow, David.
Yeah.
You're older than I am. Just by a hair. By like 4 months.
Got that going for us, don't we?
What? Watching and liking Camp
Have you
Lazlo?
seen
Yeah,
Super
in fact,
Pets?
you know what?
Is that the one with Crypto and
Right then.
Ace? Like the new movie that came out, like maybe 5-6 years ago, with like Superman and Batman in it.
Oh boy!
I have seen it.
Lazlo watching and liking club.
I didn't like it very much.
You have to learn the oath first. Boys?
Okay.
I speak your name. Promise to do my best, to do my duty, and to obey.
Yeah, I didn't like it very much. Yeah, exactly, Pyro. Yeah, I would too. Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, what do you do? Well, we watch Camp.
Oh yeah. By the way, Sing Minish Unicorn. I started watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'm 2 episodes in. It's okay so far. Nothing crazy so far. Timeless classics with like 4 other options. I know, right?
Part 1.
Oh yeah. Is this the same episode we saw before or different? I think it's different. Uh-oh.
You can do this. You can do this.
Don't jump. You have so much to live for.
What do you have to live for? Oh.
This guy's trying to
What's up, Neil?
kill himself?
Totally thought you wouldn't be here today.
Well, what are you talking about? I'm always
No. It's just that.
I'll explain my
no,
opinions
I
on
guess- I
the
guess
Super
you're feeling
Pets
better.
film in a minute.
I'm fine. Why?
Because I didn't see it at my party.
Hey, Braden.
And Linda told me you were sick or something.
I gotta get better.
You're right. I was sick.
Should DC have its own television channel and streaming service? Yes, and I'm shocked it hasn't had one so far.
It's like a 24-hour stomach thing.
It technically has one as
Just
Max,
wondering,
but
because Mark said you were at his party. So I guess you're sick when you want to be sick. How's that work?
What are you spying on me
No,
now?
I was concerned about you, Neil.
Come on.
I mean, you respond on Evite to say you're coming. I make a tuna noodle casserole and an ambrosia salad because that's your favorite.
You want to know what happened? This is what happened. I got mugged.
You're a liar.
There was a.
Boo.
I don't know how it happened. Somebody.
Boo. I'm out of here, dude.
Gordon, come on, let's talk about this.
is he gonna jump?
Got it.
Oh.
Now back to Camp
I guess he wasn't
Lazlo
even gonna
right
jump.
here on Fridays.
Get back to watching tonight's Camp
Tony Hawk and Boom and Chris Brown ones. Is it Tony Hawk Boom Boom Sabotage?
Still here? I'm always.
Yes, Spike.
Well, that's just creepy.
Again, I'm also surprised it doesn't have one yet.
Oh,
Seeing
was
real in the
tonight's
death of
Camp
Konami. Yeah, I agree.
Officially bring the Camp Lazlo watching
But
and
I think
liking
overall,
club
I think it was
into
pretty good.
blues.
Good, because that brand new My Gym Partner's a Monkey is next.
Oh, monkeys. I like monkeys.
Yeah,
Maybe
monkeys go,
Sing Minish Unicorn.
Beep,
and stuff like that.
Top 5 shows that have ever aired on Cartoon Network. I will allow Toonami and Adult Swim shows.
Let's not talk about that kind of stuff.
What? It was cake from earlier tonight.
You know what it's time for, do you?
I do. A brand new My Gym Partner's a Monkey?
Yeah.
See Tommy in the wild.
That's almost impossible. I mean, if you include Toonami, the anime hits are anime is just too good in comparison to, like, I love cartoons, but if we're talking like all-encompassing, we're talking like script, we're talking episodic, we're talking great characters, we're talking. I think most of the anime have all of the cartoons beat. So that's a very tough one.
After this.
That was a brand new My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
You can catch an all new.
Do I have a favorite streaming service? Not really. YouTube, I guess. I use YouTube more than anything. I watch YouTube more than anything.
Because I was pretty sick making what with you picking stuff out of Vernon's fur and eating it. I mean, sick. You ate off of a rat.
Pokemon aired on Toonami, yeah. It was, I don't think the actual Pokemon anime did, but I think Pokemon Chronicles did, and Pokemon Rescue Team. Top 10. That's still tough. Here, I'll stick with the top 5. I probably just won't. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, Teen Titans.
Tommy.
You are not
okay. Tommy got sick eating something off of Vernon, so
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, is he gonna be okay?
Sure, don't worry. Where's Tommy now?
He just finished herping up and is now on his way back to the studio.
See?
Venture Brothers is pretty good. If we're talking originals, I guess.
Hey, Tommy, I'm sorry about making you sick and all. Hey, you're not Tommy.
Eddie, I have no idea. That's too hard.
Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm sorry about the whole, you guys shouldn't ever dress alike. It's creepy.
Powerhouse is great.
Come play with us, Vernon.
Agreed, Swiftlets.
We can play forever and ever and ever.
We'll be right back with more Billy and
2002 was such a great year for Cartoon Network. I think it was very underrated. Yes, Spike. Thoughts on CCF? It's good. But yeah, my thoughts on Super Pets is that it. I feel like it could have been. It didn't have to have Crypto in it. I feel like it didn't have to have Ace in it. I feel like it didn't have to have any of the DC superheroes in it because they weren't really written like themselves, or if they were written like shadow versions of themselves. Which, if that was the case, why not just have shadow versions of the characters instead of the characters themselves? But that's just me. All right. So let's see if we can jump into this. We got 5 minutes to request. Let's go ahead and let's jump into this, yeah. What tape was this? Pocahontas.
But eventually, well, I don't know, we'll see. So far we have Maxwell and Gray. Welcome! Keep it going, keep it going!
So Maxwell Adams, Grey Delisle.
Wow. Oh my god, how are you guys doing today?
Good. I'm in my big giantest coat. It's my travel coat because it has this very deep bit on it that you sleep on the plane. You just go.
It
seems like someone's missing on this stupid panel.
What is that noise?
Oh, I hear Richard Horvitz.
You're so annoying. You're not invited. Get over it.
If I'm not there, who's gonna destroy us all? Destroy us all!
He has so much fun.
Your name's in the title of the show. Just come on.
Welcome Richard Horvitz to the stage!
Yeah, sit way over there.
Oh yeah, he's all
No, you're totally good, Caesar.
You've been banished. You've been banished.
Yes, you've been banished from the
It's
Fire
fun.
Nation.
Why is he all the way over there?
Of your shame and humiliation.
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
I think we could do this the whole panel, and I think we'd all be okay with this, right? I think so. I think so. Well, guys, it's lovely to have you here today. I'm so excited to dive into some questions. I first would love for each of you to introduce yourselves with your normal voice, introducing your normal name, as well as your character voice, introducing your character. For your example, Jeff the Spider, right? Jeff the Spider. But you can introduce yourself as the creator.
All right, yeah. I'm Maxwell Adams, and I'm the creator of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and also the voice of Jeff the Spider.
Yeah!
Dad, I'll be
I want you dead!
I'll be anything you want me to be.
I want you dead!
Even Dad.
Yeah! Well, that's messed up. I like that.
Yeah, this missing Greg. Yeah, I agree.
And I'm Gray Delisle, and I am the voice of Mandy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and also, did I play Aunt Sis? I played Aunt, I can't remember what, she's like, sort of like Aunt Sis was sort of like that, or something, I can't remember, but, and Milkshakes, yeah.
Oh, the cat. That's right.
There was also a little boy who lived on the sun for one episode.
A little boy who lived on the sun, he's hot. Anyway, I don't remember, but it was fun. Yes.
And I'm Richard Horvitz. This is my real voice.
Wow.
My Billy voice. It's like this. And I play Billy, and I play Harold, Billy's dad. And there's some other ones.
A whole slew of other things.
Yeah, other
Agreed, Paro. It's up there for sure.
Kind of, so whatever.
I'm gonna get the Discord ready. Hold on, y'all.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, Maxwell, I wanna jump into your first question. The actors you choose to cast in the show are truly one of a kind, and of course I'm speaking about Gray and Richard. You have this image in your mind whenever you're creating the characters. So when it comes to the casting process, how do you know that when an actor is the one? Are there any unexpected things that actors have thrown your way when auditioning? Like, how does that process work?
Yeah, definitely. There's, you start out with some preconceived notions, and actually these two stuck really close to what I had imagined. I found Richard in
Yeah, I think Grim is missing from
box
this one.
of audio tapes.
That's a good one, David.
Box of audio tapes.
And then we had a bunch of people come in to audition for Mandy, and Gray was the only one that I was like, that's the one. But for the Grim Reaper, I always pictured him as like a British guy. And
like
it was
Peter
just,
Cushing, right?
Yeah, sort of serendipity that Greg Eagles came in and did his...
No worries, Swedish Unicorn.
Right. I always use that as an example
For sure,
of any voice
Brick, it's
actors out
absolutely up
there. If they give you a prototype of what they want, they're asking for like a British accent. I worked at a casting place before I started auditioning because I kind of wanted to see what people look for and what things stand out, and it was so smart of them. Don't always give them exactly what they ask for, because they heard probably 100 different British accents or more than that. Because everybody's like, oh, they asked for a British accent,
right.
and for Greg to go in and do it as a Jamaican guy, he just stood out. I mean,
you guys
so
have 4
competitive
minutes
with hundreds of other people. So same thing with on Fairly Odd Parents when we cast Vicky's boyfriend Mark Chang. Rob Paulson played Mark Chang. Everybody came in and read the alien, and they read like this. Everybody did sort of an alien voice, and it was just like after a while your ears just get tired of hearing the same kind of thing. And Rob Paulson came in like, what, Mark Chang, hey, and everyone's like, oh my God, that's it. So yeah, I use that example for Greg all the time.
So you're working.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and let's start some of these. Let's see if we can tackle some as we're starting up here. All right, so we got Venju just first. Schedule your DirecTV DVR remotely.
And you're not home. Not a problem. Just visit DirecTV.com for
That's
any
very true,
computer
David. They're very
and click
similar
on
shows, too.
Watch DirecTV. Check the programming guide, or search on your own for your favorite movies, shows, or sports.
Moves, shows,
When you
or
find what you're
sports.
looking for, just click record, and you're done. If you have a cell phone or tablet, you can also use our free DirecTV mobile app. In the home screen, click Menu. There, you can search for movies, TV shows, or networks. Or, by selecting Guide, you can browse by channel or time. You can even get information about ratings. Once you've found your title, just tap to record.
Just tap to
Now
record.
you're good to go. To download, visit your phone's app store and search for DirecTV. Or visit DirecTV.com.
Nice, Kalia. Dun, 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 dun.
It's the Sirius XM 90s on 9 5 CD changer set on random. Wow, now how did this get in there?
90s on 9. That's cool.
On the next all-new Ben 1080
Here we go.
Force.
Who's your good-looking friend? Ben Tennyson?
Oh, I remember this.
Ben has become his own worst enemy.
I remember this. I think I remember seeing the promo. This exact promo.
And he
on TV.
Strange behavior has got Gwen and Kevin seeing
Girls
double.
want to have
How do we
fun.
know which one's the
They
real
probably
you?
loved it.
Can they unmask this imposter before
Sounds good,
it's
you
too
guys.
late? At all with Ben 10 Alien Force. Ben 10 tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Only on Cartoon Network.
Only on Cartoon Network.
Oh my, it's about to start.
It's the time of year to brush up on goofs, gags, antics, and pranks.
When it comes to pranks, we got this.
Don't forget shenanigans and general tomfoolery.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
With Acme Fools, you can get a good handle on the classics.
I'm gonna have to go deep into my playbook for this guy. Fast talking confusion? Nope.
This is
Dressed like a
Wabbit,
lady?
eh? I think it's
The
Wabbit.
tunnel painted on the wall, the pie in the face, the whoopee cushion, the importance of a
The whoopee
fabulous
cushion.
disguise.
Oh, you know.
The good stuff.
That was classic.
And nobody does hilarious hijinks better than the Looney Tunes.
If rabbit is what you want, rabbit you'll get. Here.
This is a semi-new promo. Actually, this is new. This is this month, April 2025.
Rabbit.
Acme Fools all month long on Cartoon Network.
Acme Fools. All right, it's about that time. Got, I don't know how long. 10:29. All right, here we go. Hold on, it did do it, right? Correct. Okay. I have seen these so many times when I was growing up.
This is Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Oh, nice. Duck Dodgers is great. Duck Dodgers is great.
Hello.
Oh, I loved Kipper. I thought Maisie was I never saw Maisie, but I always thought that Maisie was had an incredible art style.
Brand new shows
I
from
always
Storybook,
thought that,
you know.
even as a
Join all
child.
your
I was
other
like, this
junior
art style is
friends.
phenomenal.
That is so great. One friendly, helpful dog. And one
Like, dude,
big
that's what I've
little
always loved about, like, children's cartoons.
Kipper
Like,
on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays,
meant for,
and
like,
Maisie on
preschool
Thursdays
kids
and Fridays at 9
is
in the
the
morning,
style
East
that you
Central.
have
Starting
to
next
have
week,
has
only on
gotta
Nick
be,
Jr.
like, crazy specific.
Hello, Planeteers, and welcome to the Captain
Oh,
Planet
Captain
Earth
Planet
Day
Earth Day Marathon.
I'm Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Timmy is an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. Doom and gloom up in his room is broken instantly. By his magic little fish who grant his every wish. 'Cause in reality they are his odd parents, fairly odd parents.
1, 2, 3, floaty crowny things.
Odd parents, fairly odd parents. Really odd people.
Oh, you're okay, Advanced Health. No worries. We'll get you on the next one. Hopefully your grandma's okay.
Chocolate shake! Chocolate shake!
Parents, fairly odd parents. Flips your lid when you were
Sure, that's fine. Bum.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. Saturday morning.
What's up next? Stick around for the Secret Saturdays. Ooh, I'm so excited.
I remember that. I remember that time.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea.
Sun Cruiser.
Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Rachel San Diego wants to
Oh, here we go.
Can you sing Girls Just Want to Have Fun as Grimm?
Well, if I knew the lyrics.
All I know is the chorus is just Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
There's something about the middle of the night. My mama said, what you gonna do with your life? Or something, please. Oh, baby, please, I'm not the fortunate one. 'Cause girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have. Just the want her. Just the want her. just the water, just the water. And girls just want to have fun. Is that good enough?
That is so funny. Oh, yes. I did see this. In fact, thank you so much for sending this. I think Ryan sent this.
Welcome to the International Animation Festival of
Take a look at this. By the way, I don't know why this is so low quality. Really? 2025 and we as a society are still uploading YouTube videos in 360p? It's a little crazy. Alright. I wish I could see this clearer, but this uploader only decided to upload this in 360p. So you got the 2016 Powerpuff Girls here. You got My Adventures with Superman here. You've got Jetsons, Flintstones here. Foster. You've got Caped Crusader. You've got Marvin the Martian. You've got Teen Titans Go. You've got the Steven Universe trio here, but I don't see Steven. Craig from the Creek. Adventure Time, Gumball, there's Dexter, there are the Eds, Bugs, of course. The Iron Giant is very interesting to see here. Samurai Jack, the Animaniacs, Scooby Gang, of course, Huckleberry Hound, Snagglepuss, Top Cat hiding there in the corner there. Chowder, Dee Dee, and then Porky and Daffy.
What's up, Doc? Huh? What do you mean the animators can't animate? Oh, they're all living it up at the festival, huh? You know what? This won't stop us having fun because I'll animate it all myself.
Oh, Nick, you sent this. Okay. No? Ryan sent this. Unless you sent it twice. Karate Kid Part 3. Okay, that's a minute and a half. I'll have to take a look at that one in just a moment. 90s on 9. Probably not. Because there's not much to talk about. There's not much to really say. Now, when the actual panel comes out, that's another
The year was 1990.
Look at how good this
and a
looks.
grave question loomed before the nation. Americans could make chickens dirty as well as anyone in the world, but how to get them clean again? Enter Ed, Ed, and Eddy and their automatic chicken washer. Like Whitney's cotton gin 2 centuries earlier, it was an idea whose time had come.
This looks phenomenal.
This great moment in Ed
Is
history
this
was
the
sponsored
best
by the
Ed,
National
and Eddy has ever
Foundation,
looked?
which reminds you to tune in Sunday at noon for 8 hours of Ed, Ed, and Eddy only on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Iron Giant's a great movie. Oh, this is 4 minutes. Gonna take a look at that one later.
Ahora, Static Shock. Después, Toonami. Esto es Cartoon Network.
That one only was coming out of one headphone for me. This is a minute 40. Also, this is a song. I don't know if I'll be able to watch that. We'll see. This is 3.5 minutes. Goodness.
Monkey D. Luffy wants to become king of the pirates. The only problem? He can't swim. But he's gathered a crew. And together, they'll seek the legendary treasure of Gold Roger.
Gold Roger.
Things are gonna get a little strange.
Iron deficiency giant?
Who is that rubber boy? One Piece. Premieres
I know, right, David?
April 23rd from 10 to 11 p.m. Don't let the straw hat fool you. Only Toonami.
Oh, okay, so here it is. Well, this is still, still looks no bueno. I might have just had to set the quality.
To the International Animation
Okay, there we go.
Festival of Annecy. And here with me to celebrate animation is everyone.
This still doesn't look very great. It looks better than the one we saw, though, at least. So here's a better look at it for those who wants to see it. But Viacom V of Destruction. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? It got me.
Since the dawn of time, two worlds have existed side by side. One evil, ruled by fear, the other Earth. But now the veil that separates the two has been torn, and 5 ordinary kids with extraordinary powers are the last defense.
How can something so small be so troublesome?
Oh, that is crazy, David.
Which, coming soon,
One of the One Piece
only
voice
on
actors,
Jetix.
the new one, not the 4 kids, is a streamer. What character do they play? I mean, because I'm in One Piece as well, but I'm not like a big character or anything. Huh. I want to take a deep look at that one. Hold on.
Meet the Mr. Men and Little Misses of Dilly Day.
The V of Argos.
Well-rounded
Man, I
group.
loved
Some
Mr. Men.
always happy, some never shut their trappy, and some just
Marco?
love to say, "Here's
What's their
living
last
the
name?
sunshine.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that
She's a
person. What
ray
character?
of, well,
What you're saying they play the character of Marco? I don't know if I've ever heard of that character in One Piece.
Mr. Strong can lift anything he wants.
Mr.
like it
Strong?
or not. Then there's
I am
Mr.
the One
Tickle,
Piece.
and need
W
I say
Riz.
more? And poor Mr. Bump is permanently bandaged.
That was a great video, Brick. The V of Destruction.
Okay, take a dance break. Nice moves. See all the dilly-dalians in their
Oh, Kyle
very own
Phillips.
show.
Okay, yes.
That sounds like fun. The Mr. Men Show. New episode today at 1:30 p.m.
I don't see why not,
The
Randall.
silliest bunch who ever needed a tickle.
I used to watch this before school.
Cartoon Network.
Only on Cartoon Network. Here's another Latin America one.
Hi, Mr. President. You know, I've been thinking that on Children's Day, it would be fun if Darwin and I were thinking that first we would allow everyone to bring their favorite reptiles, and then we would fire everyone and fill the water coolers with ice cream. No commercials, no Ben what's his name, fireworks in the elevator, play football every hour, or maybe every 15 minutes. Can we do it? Can we do it, please?
Please?
This Children's Day, we're giving the network to Gumball the whole day. That might be a mistake. The Gumball Takeover starts today on Cartoon Network.
The Gumball Takeover. Okay.
Team, in this new game, we have a lot of competition. Thanks, Tweety. Team, in this new game...
Hold on a minute. Whoa, look at all this. Okay. So we see this is clearly Bubbles' locker. Or all 3 of the girls' locker. Look, they got a pickle in there. Robin's locker, maybe? Is that Dark Side? I think it's supposed to be Chemical X containers down there. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Regular show, maybe? Steven Universe, maybe? Finn and Jake, Adventure Time. There's more Steven Universe stuff here.
Team, in this new game, we have a lot of competition.
So you got Billy, Mandy, Finn, Jake. There was Tom going by there. The Wee Bear Bears, Scooby, Bugs, Teen Titans Go, the original Powerpuff Girls. Ben 10's locker here with Ben 10 there, and Mordecai and Rigby. Dexter, Steven, Daffy, Craig of the Creek People. Billy and Mandy here, I guess?
Thanks, Tweety.
Tweety?
On Max, we are surrounded by superstars. Powerful creatures. And weird, people. But we are also superstars. We have our own powerful creatures. And our own weirdos.
Tell that to Cartoon Network 2025.
We have to make them notice us. So, I want you to get out there and give it your all. I want you to dominate the field. I want want you to take the rivals by surprise. I want epic music for the end of my speech. Oh, much better. We are unique. We are iconic.
Is this
We
Eric
are
Bauza?
Cartoon Network, and we are gonna show everyone what
He
we
doesn't
are
sound
made
like
of.
him.
Let's go, go, go!
On Max, unique stories, unique cartoons await you.
I guess I'll still wait on those since they're all a little long. Okay.
Pop 2K.
Pop 2K.
It's the Cartoon Network Festival of Chowder.
Streaming it never existed. Yeah, I just unfortunately don't think that would be a future. I think it just makes too much money.
Monday through Thursday, try a different chowder creation every night.
What's next after streaming? I think it's them just teleporting the image into your mind.
Just 8 p.m. The all-new
I think that's going to be what's next.
starts Monday night at 8.
Maybe in like 20 years we'll have that. Let's go ahead and watch Karate Kid Part 3 trailer.
The time has come when a student must question.
I know you don't believe in fighting, but this is
Technology progression. Yeah, I know. It's crazy how it's only going to progress faster. Hey, Kryptonian saying.
Must let go.
I have Windows 10.
But for tournament, cannot.
When a conspiracy is planned.
You said that if I beat this LaRusso kid in the All-Valley tournament, that you give me 25% of your new dojo.
When a trap is set.
You know how to front sweep?
Not really. Do you know how to sweep?
Of course. More like this. And step aside.
It's no joke. I need your
Oh
title.
my God.
You don't enter? That affects my financial future, Daniel. Get it? You think
Dang.
you can rely on that crane crap? Last time you weren't fighting this.
Mr. Miyagi loves you. He has faith in you.
This guy wants to break you, humiliate you, stomp you into the ground. Yes!
I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I got problems, and if you're not gonna be part of the solution, don't give me a hard time about it.
Now, the man must make a choice. And the kid must become a man.
You are gonna defend. You're getting in that ring. What am I doing? First he suffers, then he suffers some more.
Ralph Macchio, Pat Morita, a John G. Avildsen film. The Karate Kid, Part 3.
Ah. I like when they called them parts back then. They don't really call them that these days. Okay, we saw that one. Need to see this one.
Welcome back to Jellystone.
I'd wave hello, but my arms are haunted.
Where they know just what you need.
You need excitement in your life.
Quick question, is it gonna be dangerous?
Oh yeah? Hit me with it, Kryptonian saying.
Absolutely is.
Let me hear what it is.
Look at me, boo-boo!
Yeah, I don't think Cable's coming back.
Pretty good.
Jellystone, season premiere Saturday, September 7th at 9:30 on your Cartoon Network.
On your Cartoon Network.
Ya viene un show más.
Un show más.
Ya viene el increíble mundo de Gumball.
Mundo de Gumball. I'm afraid of playing this one. I did not see this one here.
This is Boomerang from Cartoon Network, a huge 24-hour cable network designed for the whole family. Just see what you've been missing. All your favorite cartoons from the 60s, like Yogi Bear, Top Cat, Huckleberry Hound, the 70s, Hong Kong Phooey, Jabberjaw, Josie and the Pussycat.
Pussycat, silly.
And the
We're
80s.
Pussycat, silly.
The Smurfs. The Snorks. The Super Friends.
Oh yeah, I haven't played Dokkan Battle on stream in a long
If you're
time.
not getting Boomerang, contact your local cable or satellite provider. Boomerang from Cartoon Network. It's all coming back to you.
Oh, you can play it on PC? I actually didn't know that. Very nice. We got one more. 17 minutes. Okay. This is 3.5 minutes. This is... I'm afraid to watch this. This is a song. I don't know about watching that. Sorry. I believe it's NSYNC. When NSYNC is like, it's gonna be May, or whatever. I always think of that. Because the way they say me sounds like May.
I love you so much.
Oh, hold on. Advanced Tell just said his link. Hold on.
Where's the cheese at? Hey!
Wish from home, yeah.
Where did cheese go? I don't know. Where did cheese go? I don't know.
Where's the cheese at?
I don't know, honey.
I don't know. Where did cheese go?
Where'd the cheese go?
Where's the cheese at? I don't know. Where did...
Oh, where's the cheese at?
Bitch, where the motherfucking cheese at? I don't know.
That's a lot of cheese.
Motherfucker. I don't know. Where the motherfucking cheese go at? I don't know.
Huh. Where'd the cheese go?
Well, it sucks that you guys don't get along.
No, we do not.
Well, I love it. Well, I guess in the same vein as voice acting, Gray, the characters you brought to life before Mandy were very high energy. Like, not always the nicest characters, but very high energy. Like an exciting energy to them. And it feels like it'd be such a pivot to then go on to voice a character
Where'd
so
the cheese go?
monotonous and tone and vibes. And much darker than anything.
Check my
done
Twitch
previously.
page?
So
What's on my Twitch
was there
page?
anything you pulled from that influenced the way you approached this character in the booth?
It was so hard to do, Mandy. Sometimes people ask me,
On
what's one of the
Twitch?
harder parts
How can
you
you send
played?"
me something on
And
Twitch?
and they always expect me to say something really like, you know, like Vicky or something like, no, I could do that in my sleep. It was so hard to just pull back, because I'm a hyperactive person anyway with ADHD, and I'm just like, oh, but I also, oh, did I tell you the thing? Oh, but yeah, and that's just how I am. I'm just always...
11, which is
vibrating
in
at a higher-
6
so
minutes.
the director kept
So
going,
we've got 6 minutes left of this, and then we'll continue the rest of it on the next
The
stream.
note was always great, but less.
Yes, I know. So I would just,
and then start getting up here, and they're like, no, and then I'd have to bring her way down here, and pretty soon I was just sort of pushing air through my lungs, because she had to be way down here.
but it's hard. It's still hard. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, Richard, I love what you did with Billy, especially because, I mean, the amount of weird noises and vocal greatness that exited your mouth in these episodes is something to be, I mean, trifled with. Like,
He was
true,
throwing
incredible.
up. He was throwing up. Vocal greatness is exiting his mouth.
Right, just vocal.
Yeah. So, like, similar to Gray, it was quite the character to tackle. So what was your process when approaching this character?
You know, I always looked at wrestling. I mean, I always looked at Billy as like a puppy. Like, ooh, what's that?
Yeah,
What's that?
they might get into some more advanced
So it
questions
was like
later.
a puppy, and because Billy's age was
I know,
somewhat
Pyro.
ambiguous
Good
at the
times.
beginning. I think we finally
One day
settled
we'll
on
get
that
back into that. Maybe one day
I
soon.
purposely never really nailed it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was the
Somewhere
age
in
group
the-
of the audience.
Once I'm able to quit my day job, which again might be soon, and we're able to do this full time
But
again.
my favorite thing about Billy was that, like, every now and then he would. Like,
I do remember that.
One of my favorite lines.
We used to do like 7 or 8 hour streams.
Forever is, am I the only one who appreciates the cinematic, understands the cinematic masterpiece? It's not stupid. You're stupid. Those moments are like Billy's like, oh, he's not as dumb as he's pretending.
Yeah. Everyone go to his table and ask for him to write that, please.
No, it takes way too long. Costs $1 million.
Worth it. Well,
$1 million.
So I love always hearing about people's stories in the booth. So did you guys record it all in person? Was that recorded in person?
Yeah, it was all ensemble. So we would everybody in the show for that day, if we could get them, we would just cram them in the booth together, and there'd just be people leaning over.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on my Twitch page.
Which is completely rare.
Are you sure you're not meaning Twitter?
I can't remember the last. I think the
I don't
last
even think
session
you can
that
message
Ray and I
anybody
did
on Twitch.
With like a radio record was we were all on Zoom because we did
Loud House. And we're all in our little squares on Zoom.
And he was like, he texted me because I couldn't see his square.
Yeah. Oh,
so he just texted me like, what are you doing right now? Yeah. And I was like,
This one, I
told
believe, was
the
in
truth.
Houston.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
They used to tease me because one time I had to take my husband to the airport in LAX, and that's really far away. It's like traffic in LA is horrible. But when I left the house, I was like, I've got plenty of time. I'm just gonna go in my pajamas. I'll have plenty of time to go back home and change. And then I'm like, oh no, I in so much traffic going, oh my God, I'm just gonna have to go straight to work in my pajamas. I'm just gonna have to. So then I showed up in my pajamas and they all teased me. Then they said, hey, Gray, next Friday, we're all gonna wear our pajamas and it'll be pajama day. And I was like, oh my God, that's a great idea, okay. So I wore my pajamas and they tricked me. No one was wearing their pajamas again.
Sounds good,
They got
Advanced
to
Health.
tease me for being the only one in my pajamas, and that's the kind of fun cast.
We were wearing tuxedos. Yeah.
Look, we used to do.
I love it. Well, I mean,
Let me
there's good
see.
things and bad things to recording on Zoom nowadays. You can just wake up, no makeup, just clothing that should not see the light of day. I love it.
Yeah. This was 6 hours, 8 hours, 7.5.
She said that the shock
5
of me
hours,
every time I sign off Zoom.
4.5,
Going,
5. It was around
I was like a video. I was like, bye. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.
here. No, here that we started doing only 2-hour ones. Well, this one was 4.
That's hilarious. So,
Well, we'll see. Hold on.
Gray and Richard, do you have a favorite
8,
episode or moment
7,
that still sticks with you
4.5,
and was
6,
particularly
almost
fun
7.
to record in the booth, or maybe one that challenged you? And Maxwell, on the other side, do you have a favorite episode or
4.5,
arc that appealed to you most as the
4.5,
creator that you were looking forward
5.
to bring to life?
Well, on my
3,
end, I find it really hard
5,
to pick out individual favorites. And part of it's
3,
just because I was trying to
6,
give as much attention as I could to each one. I think I do have
5,
some
3,
that are more fun than others. Just on the voice
4.
tip, I always love when
Yeah, we used to do a bunch.
messing around
Bunch of
between
really
takes
long
or
ones.
Just doing random. There's
Especially with Resident Evil. We did a lot of long ones.
Big Boogie Adventure where Richard was
Yeah.
doing like his
Anyways.
take or something, and he just started to sing about how hungry he was.
Yeah,
and eventually I was like, well,
Yeah,
that's
it's been a
fun.
while.
This is one of my favorite stories. I'm glad you brought that up because
I think
we got
8
the script
hours,
of Big
David.
Boogie Adventures, and it says they sing this song and that there's this break in it.
Richard
and
sounds
the
like
break
Steve-O.
was like, I'm not scared, I'm not scared. And they brought in like this like high-pitched like singing like hairband guy, right? And I was so depressed.
Very cool, Advanced Health.
I'm so upset.
Richard is such a frustrated musician, and he can sing better than any professional.
Thank you, but I was so upset, and I said to Maxwell, I said, can I do a take? He goes, okay, well, we can do it before lunch, and you can do a take. I'm like, okay. So getting to lunch, we're running overtime, and we break for lunch. Oh, wait a minute. You said we were...
Yeah, I would love to do long live streams again. It's just not enough time in the day these days.
But you said that we were in.
So we got there, and it was lunchtime, and so we got to the break, and it was like,
I know, right, Pyro?
I'm not scared. I'm just really, really hungry. I want a sandwich. That was it.
Yep.
That was it. I want a sandwich. Thank you.
He's performing later tonight on stage here, so be here.
And we also had one with Gray that was sort of like that for Evil Con Carne. And this was sort of mean.
I'll let him finish the story.
I do think I asked for permission. I don't remember.
I know, right, Pyro?
She
Hey,
was,
that's fine with me.
between takes just talking about,
With 30
I was
viewers,
between
if everyone
takes and
pitches in
between
$10, it's
husbands, and I was
$300.
complaining about the first guy.
Yeah, complaining about her ex.
I want a
Cheap
sandwich.
He was so cheap.
And the episode we were doing was about
Pluto, then you get all the time in the world. Oh, does time not move
so
in
we were
Pluto?
just like, quit.
They like edited in me complaining about my ex into the episode, so I was like, oh, the Chief's not so bad. Except for there was this one time, and he had 2-ply toilet paper. He would separate 2-ply toilet paper. It was so, and then he told me he was gonna take me to an antique store, and he took me to a thrift store, and then he grabbed this thing and he was like haggling with the people. And anyway, but the Chief's not so bad. Like, they edited in the complaining, and it was really funny. It was the Lady of the Lake episode. So if you watch that episode,
I'm
just
fixing to
remember
be out
when,
myself,
when
Rick.
Gasly's complaining
Have a
about
great
the chief,
night.
like the middle part is all just me really
I was waiting
in
for
real
her to
time
finish the
complaining
story.
about my first husband.
All right, guys, that's been the stream. I want a sandwich. What up, Matt? Oh, that's been the stream. We're right at the 2-hour mark. Thanks everyone so much for joining in. As always, we'll be back later this week. I'll try to get some good finalized dates for you guys by Wednesday at the latest. It might take 9 years of your new husband's spacecraft. Well, we'll try. We'll try to make it. Good night, Advanced Tell. But either way, see you, Jonathan. I will see all of you guys later this week. Bye.